Into Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. And I'm coming at you with another live stream. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? Let me put this AC on because although I'm charging a vehicle, I need to have this AC on because it's very, very hot down here. Over 100 degrees. Y'all be safe out there. All right? So, you have some folks talked about the situation. It is confirmed that Gilbert Arenas was arrested by the feds for illegal gambling. He might do up to 15 years. We know that Gilbert Arenas is dealing with a YouTuber go by the name of Melly Monaco. And Melly Monaco has not been on in a minute. So that's due to the fact of the investigation. Gilbert Arenas played for the Washington Wizards. He played for Golden State. He also played for the Lakers at a period of time, and I also think he played for the LA Clippers, if I'm not mistaken. So, and maybe the Memphis Grizzlies. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Let's see if TMZ talked about it. Here we go. Breaking news. Let's go.
NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested. He and 5 others are accused of operating an illegal gambling business. The Department of Justice says they had high-stakes poker games at Arenas' Encino mansion. Arenas is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. He's expected to appear in court this afternoon in downtown LA. We will continue to follow this story throughout the day here on Eyewitness News.
All right, let me play it again. Listen again.
Having just learned, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas has been arrested. He and 5 others are accused of operating an illegal gambling business. The Department of Justice says they had high-stakes poker games at Arenas' Encino mansion. Arenas is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. He's expected to appear in court this afternoon in downtown LA. We will continue to follow this story throughout the day here on Eyewitness News.
My goodness. Shannon get let go of ESPN, and Gilbert Arenas may do up to 15 years lying to the Fed on the illegal gambling. Somebody told. Somebody inside told. Somebody inside told. And you cannot do illegal gambling to begin with. You had a sheriff got arrested and going to do some time for gambling and got caught with a gambling sting operation. They don't play that in these places. If you ain't got no license and you out here gambling and doing stuff behind closed doors and you got other people involved, shoot, you asking for trouble. You asking for trouble. Yes, Mrs. Farrell. Yes, Mrs. Farrell, at the same time, while they are in cahoots with each other, he should have that licensing. You got to have licensing. Just because other people doing it don't give you the right to do it. He got too comfortable. What you just said? Are you trolling? Are you trolling? Hold on a second. Is this person trolling? This person is trolling, right? Why are you coming up in here trolling? Don't be saying some things, entity. You coming up in here talking about a person just gone. You crazy. Yo, man, what's wrong with these people? Let me put this. Let me get this real quick. Let me get this on my new phone. Let me get this on my new phone. I got that screenshot. Moderator, block that troll. Moderator, do me a favor. Block that troll. Get that troll out of here. Get that troll out of here speaking blasphemy. Matter of fact, let me pack. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Farrell. Yo, folks are going crazy. Get that troll out of here. Oh, we got another troll. Let me get this troll out of here. Let me get this troll out of here. The trolls is coming. The entities is trying to get my attention. Entities. I got mods ready to hear you. You come in here trolling, you're going to get blocked. ASAP. You trolls can come in here and try to go left field if you want to. My mods is going to block y'all. ASAP. Don't come in here with the nonsense. Let's see if we got any up-to-date news with Gilbert Arenas from TMZ. Let's go there. Let's do that. Let's go to that real quick. Let's see what TMZ says. ESPN. Yep, because he came on ESPN. CBS Sports. The TMZ talked about it. Known as X talked about it. Okay. Let's see. TMZ. Let me go to them. All right. At 3:34 Pacific time, federal prosecutors said Gilbert Arenas pleaded not guilty to the charges during his arraignment on Wednesday afternoon and was released on $50,000 bond. A trial date was set for late September. Former NBA superstar Gil Arenas was arrested in Southern California on Wednesday after authorities said he ran an illegal gambling business. Federal prosecution claimed the ex-Washington Wizards guard, along with 5 others, rented out, notice what it said, rented out his initial mansion. So he don't own that mansion. He's renting it out, okay, to hold high-stake card games from September 2021 to July 2022. Somebody talking. You best to believe it. The feds allege Arenas hired a 51-year-old to help him. Uh-oh, there's the key. The feds allege Arenas hired a 51-year-old to help him stage the place for games and collect rent. They say Arenas' partners in the biz hired women. Melly Monaco, you're married to Gilbert, right? They said Arenas' partners in the biz hired women to serve the gamblers at the residence and added a staff of chefs, valets, and security guards to make the game more enticing. The alleged business owners, prosecutors wrote in court documents, profited off it all by taking a rake from each pot. Okay. Arenas and the 5 other defendants were hit with 2 charges. Let's listen to it. 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business. Okay. And 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business. If convicted on both charges, prosecutors said they're facing up to 5 years in prison for each count. That's 15 years, by the way. Arenas was also additionally charged with 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. That's an add-on 10 years when you lie to the to the feds, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody correct me in the comment section or in the live chat. The 43-year-old is expected to appear in court later Wednesday to face the charges, which is today. Okay, so this happened over the weekend. So let me see what Gilbert Arenas' net worth is. Hold on one second. We know that he's paying child support. As of July 30, 2025, Gilbert Arenas' net worth is established to be $10 million. This figure is notably lower than his career earnings of $160 million in salary, not including endorsements. Well, that means he's going to lose a lot of endorsements. This is another guy that's going to lose a lot of endorsements. And if I'm not mistaken, Melly Monaco's channel is tied to Gilbert Arenas. Will she lose endorsement based on how her husband moved? Time will tell. I'm just saying. The only reason why I'm talking about it is because, people are speculating she was dead. Did she know what was going on? It's possible. Because we haven't heard from her, and that's not the time, because, this investigation has been proceeded. So we'll get more up-to-date news. Don't gamble. Don't have a ring of people gambling, saying, and think that you could get away with it. Just because certain people get away with it doesn't mean you could get away with it. That's just what it is. The rules were not made for you to get away with certain things that they get away with. Well, I wouldn't go as far as that. However, if it messes up her business, then yeah. Because now he can't even provide for her. He can't even provide for her. Now, the question is Melly Monaco got pregnant? Oh, he got a vasectomy, right? I believe he got a vasectomy. Let me see. Pause. I believe Gilbert Arenas got a vasectomy. Let me see. Let me check. Let me see. Because he should have put babies in her. They would have had tall children. Gilbert Arenas has a vasectomy. Let me see. I have to make sure that, if I stand correct, that he does have one. Let's see. I don't even remember how to spell vasectomy. I'm going to have to speak on it. Vasectomy. Hold on one second, y'all. Gilbert Arenas have a vasectomy? Yeah, he does. He took it 3 years ago, I believe. Okay. He talked about that on DJ Vlad. Yeah. It said Gilbert Arenas will take a male birth control pill. Male birth control pill? This is insane. Has a vasectomy now. Let me go help this sister out because she's confused. Let me go help this sister out in real time. Hold on a second. I'm going to help her out because she's going to need help. I could tell she's confused about the situation. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I'm at the charger station. I'm going to go and help her out. Hold on 1 second. You need any help, ma'am?
It's a rental. Do I have to have an account or can I just use my credit card?
You have to use your phone, scan it, download the app, and then you manually put the charger and the connector to it.
Okay.
They do have a telephone number.
Okay, no, I can just do that if that's.
Yeah, you can use your phone. Yeah.
All right, I appreciate.
You put your card. You add your information to your on the phone.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I had to tell her you got to use the phone because this ain't the place you use your card manually. You have to do it on your phone. It's good to help people out. So yeah, it's uh it's crazy how he will be willing to risk it all. Like Ringo stated, some of these people don't have money just because they look like they have money. Don't mean they have money. They flexing. They're not really saying what they mean. And so he's renting out a place to do high stake, and now he's going to probably do up to 15 years. Unless he's going to do some type of sacrifice. I don't know what type of sacrifice he's willing to do. Is he going to put on a dress again? He already got a vasectomy 3 years ago. He talked about that on Vlad's platform. So, seem like Melly Monaco don't want to have children, y'all. Seem like she don't want to have children. Yes, it is fake. Yes, Ringo is correct. It is fake. Yes, Mrs. Farrell. Absolutely. Yeah, I had to help the sister out. I had to help her out because I could tell that she was confused, and this is her first time, renting out, or better yet, buying a EV. Yeah, she either, I don't know if she's renting it out. The point is, yeah, she's renting it out. She's not from here. She's not from Florida. She's renting out the vehicle. She's not from here. If she is, it's probably Pensacola or whatever, because her voice did not sound like she's from Florida. She's from out of town. Anyway, she was her homegirl. Yeah, they looking out the window. They checking me out. She's still having a hard time. I'm not going to interfere that because I explained to her what she needed to do. So she's just trying to figure it out, So I'm not going to, get out the car and show her what to do. She already know how to do it manually. She got to be from out of town because, yeah, I see the plate and everything. Anyway, yeah, she's from the northern state. Yeah, she's either from the DMV or Chicago, one of those places. Yeah, she's either Midwest or she's from the DMV. Yeah, you picked up on it well, Miss Farrell. Because I could tell this is her first time using the EV. But she's doing a great job. One thing I could say is she take details very well. She took the detail very well. She know I was being respectful. I wasn't trying to holler at her because I do have a lady. I don't mind helping people out. That's what I love to do. I just wanted to show y'all that you can have a normal conversation to help people out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Now she got to figure out, okay. She got to figure out, cool. She got to put the thing down. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, put your phone to the side, lady. There you go. Okay. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's great to help people out. You know what I'm saying? Because if it could be your first time driving something like this. It took me time to figure out, what I'm saying, I got the EV vehicle, what I needed to do. I'm like, what place I'm going to charge this vehicle? And I'm like, oh, I could go to this location. Cool. They got many of them. Now I'm starting to get familiar with the other places that have a quick charger, So, yeah, most definitely. I'm going to get it in tonight because I got to get it in tonight, y'all. That's why I'm doing this live, talking about this situation with Gil. Pretty much ain't too much else to say because it's just, breaking news. This happened over the weekend. The reason why he don't have a child with Melly Monaco because he got a vasectomy. So, and some troll lied about 50 Cent being unalive. Yo, people, man, are crazy. Yo, Rick Ross is being petty. I'm not gonna talk about that. Rick Ross being petty, talking about he took remember 50 did get with allegedly got with Rick Ross' baby mom. So it's kind of like Rick Ross is trying to throw it at him that he got with the baby mom talking with his son. Yo, this is a petty situation. Yeah, somebody said 50 was unalive. That's not true. Y'all need to stop lying. Stop lying about that. Anyway, let me see if I see anything else on Gilbert Arenas I need to check into. Any up to date? Okay, let's see what KTL LA 5 News have to say.
Now with one breaking news, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas arrested and facing federal charges, accusing him of running an illegal gambling ring out of his San Fernando Valley home. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Arenas is expected to make his first appearance in a federal courtroom this afternoon.
KTLA 5's Jennifer McGraw live now outside that courtroom in downtown LA with more on this breaking story. Jennifer.
Yeah, Glenn and Lou, this is big news, especially for sports fans who adore him. Take a look. This happened back allegedly in 2021 to 2022 that he was allegedly working this illegal poker game. He and 5 others had been indicted, alleging that the suspects operated an illegal gambling business. Now, this illegal gambling business went and spanned over for about a year. Gilbert Arenas, known as Agent Zero, well known for his career with the Wizards and current podcast, he and 5 others have been indicted for allegedly that the suspects operated the illegal gambling business in which high-stakes poker games were played at an Encino mansion Arenas owned. He is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business.
Then why did TMZ said that he renting out the place? Which one is it? Is KTLA News over there in LA telling the truth that he's not renting it out, he owns it? Because what is the difference? The TMZ said he rented it out. Now y'all saying that he didn't rent it out. Who I'm going to believe? Anyway, let's continue.
1 count of operating an illegal gambling business and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. During this time, investigators say Arenas rented out an Encino mansion he owned for the purposes of hosting that high-stakes poker at Arenas' direct.
Now, did y'all hear the part?
Arthur Katz, 51 of West Hollywood, state.
Did y'all not hear that she said they rented it out? First they said he owned the place. Now they rented it out. Which one is it? They trying to bring confusion or what? Somebody is doing damage control. I will agree. Time will tell. Somebody talking. Look at this. Shannon Sharpe and Gilbert Arenas. Shannon Sharpe get let go of ESPN and remove himself from ESPN. And now this bigger situation going on with Gilbert Arenas. This is crazy, y'all.
The mansion to host the games and collected rent from the co-conspirators on Arenas' behalf. Here's a look at all the defendants listed on the indictment. It is alleged that the defendants' Pot Limbo Omaha poker games, among other illegal games, were played at the Encino mansion, collected a rake fee for the house charged from each pot, either as a percentage or as a fixed amount per hand, and invited players to compete. Now, which is illegal. Now, if these...
He invited former NBA players or NBA players that is currently in the NBA that either sits on the bench or might be a person that starts, may have done some dealings with him behind closed doors. Since they have allowed gambling to be on an uptick, we know the games are fits. We know that there's a lot of people getting paid under the table, including the referee, that got in a lot of trouble for that, and other people. So there's a lot of things going on. So we're in a time such as never before, whereas sports ain't sports no more. Now, if you're trying to make money, my advice is do it the illegal way. Don't get involved with people and giving your money to people you don't know like that, for one, and for two, you don't know what type of operation they got going on. Because if it's not licensing, I'm not going to you. I'm not going to you straight up. No way I'm going to you. Because now I'm putting myself in something I had nothing to do with. I'm guilty by association. Let's continue.
Now, if these defendants that have been listed in this indictment are charged, this means that they could spend up to 5 years in prison for each count.
5 years for each count, meaning 15 years. So listen, y'all, I'm going to get on out of here. This is pretty much about it. I'll give you more information up to date, because, the court thing happened earlier today. So it's not like he's arrested. He may be charged up to 5 years, for each count. Even lying, I thought it was 10. It's actually 5. That's crazy, y'all. So we'll find out, Mrs. Farrell. Thanks to those who's viewing in the clouds. I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Y'all be safe on them roads. It's over 100-something degrees. I had to put the AC on. I'm just chilling out here. I'm going to get ready for the night. So we'll talk about that video. We'll finish that video. You know what I'm saying? And I got some surprises for y'all. So to my members only, be on the lookout for some footage. And also, I got some surprises for y'all. So make sure y'all pay attention to the pre-record video. I want y'all to support certain people and look into it yourself and support these ladies. I have 2 ladies that I want y'all to support. They're doing big things, and they gave me permission to put out the information to where you could support them, fellas and ladies, if you choose to. And we'll go from there. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo. Proud royalty to the people with the business. Don't get involved with just anybody out here, y'all. A lot of people are saying one thing and doing another. Yeah, take it easy and peace. Yeah, July has been a crazy month. Yep, it sure has run it up 360. Salute, man. Mrs. Farrell, tell Mr. Farrell I say hello. Tell your husband I say hello. And to my god baby, be strong and prospering with great parents out there in the great state of Texas. Y'all take it easy. Thank y'all for viewing. Thank y'all for liking. And I catch you on the next one. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to everybody viewing in the clouds. We'll get back to the don't move in with a woman. We'll finish it out. I would say tomorrow. Yeah. Before I go to the site. More likely. I might do it. It all depends. It all depends. You know what I'm saying? How everything goes. So shout out to y'all. I'm out. Peace.